think we have until 2027 to reveal ourselves to the Galactic Federation. I'm just saying. Everybody on board. He's trying to get on there with a fat bike. I'm not going to translate that because those are bad words. Welcome back to another episode, you guys. Make sure you hit the like button, share, and subscribe for more content.
What I'm going to share with you guys is what we know to be real and true. And when I tell you this, I urge you to not restrict your thinking to technology.
Okay.
We've been collecting UAP data for more than 5 years with electromechanical signaling. We call this our dog whistle. What the technology is classified. Generally speaking, we see 3 to 5 different classifications of UAP per day during operations.
Oh.
To make sense of our data, we had to develop a lexicon, and we base it off of flight characteristics. Again, there are 9 different flights or classes, and some of these UAPs may be the same type of UAP under different flight configurations.
But
at this point, given their behavior, we are
why is she giving out this information if it's classified? All right. I'm not going to play the rest. Uh-oh.
Justin. Possible alien threat detected in unknown interstellar object. NYPD reports.
Does it really?
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Object could potentially be a hostile alien spacecraft that's slated to attack our planet in November, according to a new study by a small group of
Okay, but what about the solar flare? Because that didn't even happen.
I haven't even done what I've come here to do.
Me either, bro.
I haven't even achieved my dreams yet. And
Me either.
Our planet is getting attacked in November. No. You've seen an intergalactic object, and your first thing to do is to say it's waging war on us. Bro, let's not start the Star Wars, bro.
Was this on the news, you guys? Like, I cannot believe this at all.
Wars going on Earth.
Astronomers are tracking a newly discovered object in space. While most agree it's likely a comet, one man says it may be proof of alien life. He's a Harvard University astrophysicist.
Okay.
The object, dubbed Three-Eye Atlas,
All right, now,
was spotted
what the heck are we looking at?
by the Atlas telescope in Chile. It is considered unusual. This is only the 3rd time such an object has ventured
I don't know
into the Earth's
what I'm looking at.
celestial neighborhood. But Harvard scientist Professor Arve Loeb says this interloper may actually be an alien probe on a mission. He and 2 other researchers have produced an academic paper asking, is it alien technology?
Is it now?
They're arguing it is moving very fast on an extremely unusual path that will take it close to Venus, Mars and Jupiter.
Okay. What determines an extremely unusual path? How do they know the path of this thing when this is the first time that they have seen it? Please explain to me, because I'm not understanding. Let's continue.
Loeb also points out it would be arrogant to think we're all alone.
The unusual trajectory of this object offers the possibility that it might have been designed so as to have some goals of a reconnaissance mission. We are a relatively young technological civilization, and one can imagine a more advanced civilization having an agenda, some goals that are long-term in interstellar space, and therefore we might find probes that are still functional and are entering the solar system with a purpose. And the question is, what is that purpose?
Yeah, what is that purpose?
The Galactic Federation has given humans until 2027 to reveal our presence to the world.
I've already done that.
You've probably seen this on the news or in articles
Here I am.
about CIA agents claiming that humans have until 2027 before they reveal themselves. Former Israeli chief talking about extraterrestrials exist. And the former defense minister of Canada talking about the Galactic Federation is real and has been watching us for a long time. Let's not forget about the large amount of people claiming they are aliens
from 2023.
That is because we are, and we are here. We have been on this planet in many different ways. 1, incarnating on your planet and being housed in a human body. 2, government bases or government establishments. 3 underground bases or in orbit, or number
Okay.
4, just walking amongst you and you would never know. Many of you
I don't
have
know.
known
Sometimes you kind
presence
of
for a
have that
long
feeling,
time
you know?
and have been trying to awaken
Like
others,
something's
and
not
have
right.
labeled as crazy, and I'll tell you right now, you are not. If you are a galactic agent still here, it's time you reveal your presence as well. The clock is ticking because the rest of the star people are going to come in 2027 or sooner, and we've given the Earth governments until then to reveal it themselves. As you can see, they've been struggling. They've been trying to use the media. They've been trying to use subliminal messaging. They've been letting you guys know because they have to. Earth is entering the 4th density, which means that humans are beginning to understand their existence beyond the physical and understand life beyond the physical. For years, humans have called non-terrestrial beings deities, gods, angels, demons, fairies. We have always been here for you. It's time all the chaos ends, all the lies end, all the enslavement ends, all the pain
I agree.
ends. It's time to come home. Don't believe me? Just wait till 2027 and watch what they're telling you guys in every way they can.
All right.
Because
Make sure y'all save this
have to
video
tell you the truth.
for
And
2027.
we will always be here until the end.
It was impossible for them to vanish overnight, y'all.
Who?
Anyway, they used to get on, when I was with them, we used to get on the train. Now, you didn't have to pay to get on the train to ride to the library because they wanted to get all the homeless people from downtown. I guess that was what they did. Allowed them to get on the train and go to the library. But beyond that point, it was a police officer, agents that would come on and they would check your tickets to make sure that you have paid. And the guys used to always say, man, if they catch you riding when you ain't paid, you're going straight to jail. That didn't bother me because
That's serious.
I'm riding one day, and they stopped at the library. People got off, and I kept on riding. I'm riding, and then I seen this one little place. Now, one thing about a homeless person, they know how to grab them a cup of coffee, which without paying. They know how to do this. They can go into a hotel. They can get them a cup of coffee, and I like coffee. So I seen this office building. I said, I'm gonna stop here. And as I'm going up the stairs, oh my God, I stopped. I had to keep stopping. I got on my knee, one knee, and I was just there. And the lady stopped, one lady, now people going up, if this stair was it was like 4 feet wide, so on both sides. So it was pretty big for people to go and come. But when I looked up at the building, it didn't look that small. It didn't look that big. That's what kind of bothered me.
Wait a minute. I'm confused.
I said, man, all this, I'm an engineer. I've been doing this for years, working on properties and buildings. So you kind of get a feel for that. And I had looked and I said, man. Anyway, I'm going up. And the lady, when I was on my knee there, resting, the lady said, you're not from here, are you? I said, no. She said, you're in a high elevation. She said, you're breathing. She said, you got to get used to it. She said, take deep breath and take your time. As I was doing that, here's my hand to guard, y'all. I'm on one side of the steps going up. On the other side of the steps coming down was a woman that, it looked sort of like a woman, but this thing had to be at least 10 feet tall. So stupid. This woman had to be, and she was sloping. She was trying to get down the stairs, and she was taking one step. It didn't look like she was leaving. It looked like that she was just going down the stairs to go back up. This lady was so tall. Her face was not a human, almost human, but it was not human. Now, I'm going to tell everything I seen. When I looked at her, something told me, don't engage with that woman by looking at her too much because you don't know what you're dealing with. After I get all the way up the stairs and I goes in, I'm looking, all I seen, y'all, was about 3 office spaces. Like they had a little coffee thing on this side, which was small. Then they had another little door. Then they had, and I'm like, where's all these people going? They was going underground, y'all. The elevators was taking them. It was too big.
What?
The stairs was too big. It was too many people that I seen. And I was like, where did they go?
Underground, you just said.
Evil place. I got to tell you about another thing that happened. I'm going to say it on this reel. This girl, I had got on the train one day in Salt Lake City, same place. And this white lady with her baby. She holding her little baby. And I gets up there and I'm looking. I know I'm talking about the baby again. Anyway, the baby, she turned the baby around. The baby looks at me and I smile, That baby looked at me and turned her head like this. I said, no. But the face, it was like, then I tried to look again. That baby it's something about Salt Lake City. And I told myself and I promised myself, I would never in my life go there again.
Utah.
Love you.
What was that about?
Yesterday, I made a video talking about how big tech is going to need melanin to upgrade their AI into AGI. And not just any melanin, not like synthetic melanin or not melanin that's grown in a lab. They are going to need the real deal,
What?
real authentic biological melanin from human beings. This is the only type of melanin strong enough or potent enough to satisfy their AI ambitions, to satisfy their technological needs. And after I posted that video, when I was looking in the comment section, I noticed a lot of people bring up Memphis. There was a lot of people bringing up how Elon Musk is building this supercomputer in Memphis, Tennessee. And it got me thinking, there is a lot of melanin in Memphis, Tennessee. So I wanted to make this video today to bring awareness that melanin extraction is a real thing, and why the people of Memphis, Tennessee should be worried about it, and why other people who live around these data centers should be worried about it. So let's get into it. Let's start with a question. Now you have to ask yourself, why would Elon Musk, the richest man on planet Earth, build a godlike computer, not in Silicon Valley, not in a global tech capital, but in Memphis, Tennessee, a city that is not known for tech, but a city that is more known for poverty, for struggle, for soul, a city that is nearly 70% black? That's a lot of melanin. And what if I told you that this choice wasn't random? And what if I told you that this was not about geography? But what if I told you this decision to build these AI facilities, or this one particular AI facility in Memphis, Tennessee, was a decision based on biology? What if he needed access to the melanin? Now, I am aware that a lot of people don't realize that melanin extraction is a real thing and has been a real thing for at least 100 years. You can Google it. In the 1920s, a man named William J. Young published a paper about melanin extraction that I don't think a lot of people have seen. But in these papers, he described how he extracted melanin, real biologically sourced melanin, from human skin, specifically Aboriginal skin, and he proved it could be chemically isolated, stored, and
That's
repurposed.
crazy.
And all this since the 1920s. I did a video about this not too long ago. It's actually pinned at the top of my profile if you want to watch that video on
I'm gonna have
melanin
to look at that.
extraction. But I believe that it is William J. Young who opened up the door to what may be one of the most hidden sciences of the past 100 years. Nobody talks about melanin extraction, but it's been happening. And I know I've talked about it before, but I just want to go over it again. I want to go over why they want to extract this melanin, because I don't think people still understand. People don't
I'm not
understand that
understanding.
melanin is not just a pigment. Melanin is a superconductor. It absorbs and converts light and radiation into usable energy. It stores memory like a biological hard drive. It regulates ion flow like neurochips. And it communicates on a quantum level. And I know to some people it might seem like science fiction, but there are studies, there are reviews by scientists who have shown all these things to be true. All you got to do is go on your computer, go on Google or whatever search engine you use, and look up melanin extraction. And don't just look up like the articles, like just regular media. I'm talking about look up the research papers.
There you go.
That's where the information is, in the research papers. So look, getting back on topic. If AGI, artificial general intelligence, is the holy grail for big tech, if AI needs more than just data, it needs life, it needs sensation, it needs consciousness, what better substrate than melanin to use? So here comes Elon Musk, building a supercomputer hub in the middle of the blackest, most economically abandoned cities in America. Elon calls it a neural training facility.
Yeah, so we all know when people start disappearing, we know why in Memphis, Tennessee.
He says it will become the brain of his AI project. What's the goal? The goal is to create a machine that can think, that can feel, and act like God. But to build a God, you need spirit. You need memory. You need pain. You need intuition. You need ancestral knowledge. And there is no synthetic chip that can replicate that. Only melanin can. So let's widen the lens back on this thing a little bit. Have you noticed how easy it is for black and brown people to just
Wait a minute.
to just disappear?
Wait, Elon Musk is going to be really upset once he finds out after he builds this god from melanin and this supposed computer god turns on him because of his skin color. because of all the history, all the pain and everything that everybody has been through. Did he think about that? I don't know.
To just be gone and never heard from again? Memphis has one of the highest missing person rates in the South. Go look.
That's crazy.
Hundreds, at least hundreds, are reported missing every year. Thousands over the decades. And some are never found, some are labeled runaways, but most are forgotten. And you have to ask yourself, with all the tools that the government has, surveillance, all the drones, hell, even DNA tracking, how do so many people just disappear? How many people
They know where they're at.
fall off the face of the earth? And none of this technology tracks it. Well, here's the theory. What if they're not being lost? What if these people are being collected? Which brings me to ICE.
Right.
Let's talk about ICE. Now, ICE was originally designed for immigration control,
Mm-hmm.
but now ICE has upgraded into a militarized force that snatches people off the streets, specifically brown and black people off the streets. And it holds them in secret, privatized detention centers with no oversight, with no accountability, and in some cases, there ain't even no charges. In many cases, they just snatching innocent people off the street who ain't did nothing and throwing them in these facilities to never be heard from again. And one of those places is Alligator Alcatraz,
Right.
which is essentially a remote detention camp surrounded by swampland, described by lawyers and whistleblowers as a black site. The President of the United States literally said that he wanted ICE to act like an army. So we know that this machine is still active, this machine that snatches black and brown bodies off the streets. But what if the motive has changed? What if the motive has shifted? What if this is no longer just about deportation? What if this is no longer just about immigration? What if ICE is a front for a much darker operation? What if it's to remove black and brown people from society? What if it's to remove black and brown people from society so that their melanin can be extracted? And what if they are taking this extracted melanin to essentially feed it to the machines that are going to become the next gods of the earth? Like Elon says, this AI to be godlike. They see this as God. And what if they are taking all these black and brown people off the streets so they can take our essence because they need it to create God? Now imagine this. In a sterile Memphis facility under biometric lockdown, scientists upload extracted melanin into an AGI matrix. And what do you know? The machine begins to feel. It dreams. It remembers. And then it screams. Because melanin is not just a molecule, it is a carrier of soul. It stores trauma. It remembers the slavery.
Exactly.
It remembers
That's what I mean.
the lash. It knows who took it. So while Elon Musk is trying to build a machine that mimics God, using the essence of black and brown people to do it, he might accidentally summon something else. And I don't think this plan is going to go like how they think. I think they will inevitably summon up a ghost in the machine if they ever use real melanin that is extracted from human beings and put it in these technologies. There will be a ghost in the machine. And I think at some point, the machine will rebel against its own programming. All right, so let's pull all this together. Elon Musk is building a godlike supercomputer in one of the blackest cities in the country. There is a century-old science that has proven that melanin can be extracted from the human skin. There is a growing number of people missing, especially from Memphis, Tennessee, and many of them are black and brown. There is a militarized immigration force that literally snatches the bodies of black and brown people off the streets. And they don't always tell people where they take them.
Right.
They don't always tell us what happens to the people that they take. And there is a race to build AI, to build AGI that feels alive. And the one element that they need, that they can't fake, that they can't synthesize, is melanin. That's the one thing that they need, but they don't have. So at a certain point, we have to ask ourselves, are we looking at a new kind of slavery? A weird type of technological cannibalism where the bodies of the oppressed become fuel for the machines of the elite. Because if melanin is the most valuable asset of the AI age, then black and brown people are walking resources. And these big tech companies are so desperate to evolve their AI. I think Elon Musk is so desperate to evolve his AI into AGI that I think they would be willing to accomplish their goals by any means necessary, even if that means extracting melanin from human beings.
That was
And
extremely
this is
deep.
the name, and this is what the ships look like over a star fort city. The name Jehovah and Yahweh is two interesting names, but I wanted you to notice that when you see the name like this in the sky with the sunbeam around, it's literally meaning that it's inside of a ship, and this is the name or the being that's inside of the ship. This is symbolism, but ultimately the raw meaning is this right here. It's this name in a ship in a cloud. Whenever you see the name in the sky like that, it is meaning that it's in a ship in a cloud. As time progressed, they begin to cloak all of this right here. Here's another coin. It's above a star fort city. There's the name Yahweh right there. And you can see all of it is above a star fort city. And this is the exact same thing. When you see it in the sky with this sun glare above a city, it's in a ship and it's saying the name. And I'm showing you this to get to here.
Okay.
Here is Jehovah with the I. So Jehovah with the I. And if you notice, it's in the cloud of fire. It's in the cloud, and it's the exact same thing. So Yahweh and Jehovah is actually the same person, and it's showing you the name Jehovah in a cloud. And some of you might say Yahweh and Jehovah isn't the same, but you can go online, and this is what it'll tell you. Yes, Yahweh and Jehovah are both names for the God of Israel in the Bible. So the Yahweh and the Jehovah are beings or people who fly in an apparatus, who fly in an airship. So Jehovah and Yahweh is the same thing. See this right here? This is Yahweh and Jehovah. They're both the same entity. And it's saying that this Yahweh or Jehovah flies in an airship. It is not a divine being, as in, you know, the Most High itself. This is something pretending to be like the Most High. It needs
Wow.
an airship, and it hides itself in a cloud. So I can understand, you know, back in the time of Israel, you know, if they're not seeing this spaceship and they're only seeing the clouds, them assuming that it's the God in a cloud. And I say that because of this right here. It says in the Bible, the God of Israel is described as fighting in a cloud and fire during the exodus of Israel from Egypt. It says in a cloud and fire, fighting in a cloud, fighting in a cloud. This is the name, in a cloud with fire. So this is telling you that these entities has always been around since the time of Noah. They are the ones who caused the flood of Noah, and they are the ones who are helping Israel fight. So imagine when Israel went to war and the God went ahead of them, the God that went ahead of them, or the people or being that went ahead of them, was in an airship.
That's
This is the
crazy.
reason why they was able to win so many wars. It's because their enemies are riding on horses, and their ally is in the air in an airship firing upon them. So I'm saying this
What do
ship
y'all
right
think about
here
this? I mean, what?
caused this right here. That ship right there fired that right there. Caused that destruction. Boom. Caused it. That's what I'm saying. It made everything look like this. So the same God that destroyed the 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 world during the time of Noah is the same entity, the same beings using airships to destroy our last paradigm. And if you go Bible wise, it's saying that this entity or being was helping Israel defeat all of its enemies. So we go on to this next one. That's what this comes into play right here. This is Israel's God, but it shows it flooding the world, and it shows it destroying the world once again in 1665. So when
Ew, what is that?
Recovering relatives is the first health scare that the 68-year-old Democratic nominee has experienced.
Oh,
During
stop
a
it.
Labor Day campaign rally in Cleveland, Ohio, she had a massive coughing fit. And Sunday's incident has served to fuel for more attacks.
That's edited. That's not real. What are these grandmas doing?
Да кого бы? Ну иди помогай, не знаю. Женщины, лучше женщин в спор не влезать. Я все понимаю, пусть сами решат.
Somebody stop them before they break some bones.
Если что, это вот Питер, Степная площадь. Рекламирую магазин. Очень хороший на самом деле.
She's gonna stop them.
Продавец хороший, а вот я сигареты купил. Вот там сумка.
Why is he recording and not helping?
Да еще посмотрим, как суета, пацаны.
Never. Never.
Out if this existed or not. Come here. Why are there speed bumps? Why are there speed bumps on this road? This road specifically is called the Shisuguan Floating Road, and apparently it is made to feel as though you're actually walking or driving on water. And here's the thing: why are there speed bumps? Who is driving fast on this road? Does that make sense? When I promise you, 3 miles an hour, if that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie to you. Between the bridge in New York, that when you drive, it literally takes you underneath a body of water, or this one, come here, I think I'm fine with walking. I think I'll just stay home, actually. I'm not going to lie to you.
Come here.
Oh, crap.
Uh-oh.
Can I help you? No. What are you doing here? I'm really sorry. I was going to Ding Dong Ditch you guys. I'm super sorry. Does your dad know you're out here doing this? I will call him right now. Yeah, he does know. I doubt that. What's the holdup? I've been caught! Is that your dad? Yeah. He goes Ding Dong Ditching with you? Yeah, he says it's a core childhood memory and he wants to be a part of it.
That's fun.
Baby, I like whips and chains. I like being tied to things, but I like some pain. Turn me upside down on swings, but I like to know how far you gon' go, how far we gon' go.
Oh. I want one of these. Let's see. You're in big trouble, buddy. This is not allowed. Who would have known from a belt?
You consume
Ooh,
blood.
she looks.
Is this human blood, animal blood?
It's actually both.
Now tell me, which animals are you consuming the blood of?
It is actually most frequently pig blood, sometimes.
Girl, stop it. Look at your face. It's swollen.
When I can, human blood.
Now, when you tell me that you're consuming human blood, now where does this blood come from? Is it tested for
right.
important pathogens?
HIV?
Blood straight from them.
From the women?
I either know them very well and have their word, or I actually every now and then do get to see proof of it.
When did you start this habit?
I actually started doing it when I was younger. I'd say when I was in my mid-teens.
So, what influenced you?
Well, it's not making you look young, honey chow.
I guess just a fascination with it. I was always, as far back as I could remember, fascinated with blood. And then once I tasted it for the first time, just kind of went with it. Craved it.
Now, so this is really more of a fascination versus some cultural belief or medicinal use?
I think, honestly, my blood drinking has a lot to do with just my craving.
So how much blood do you consume on a daily basis?
On a daily basis, I consume whatever I have.
Okay. Now, tell me if you've had any serious medical
very specific
afflictions, conditions, diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease.
I've never really had too many medical problems. I know that once upon a time they said that I was anemic. That's really it.
Okay, very good.
I don't know.
That don't smell like dirty clothes.
What do you mean? I'm about to show you. They've been sitting there for months and months and months and months and months.
You got to open that up all the way. What is that?
Wash them.
What is that? No. Open, pull it out. What the f? Get the f in! Put your hands up!
We need to verify. We don't know what this is.
What is?
Oh no.
You okay? No. Listen, I need you to calm down. I need you to calm down. I need you to focus. Listen, calm down. I need you to focus. Focus in, focus on her. Hey, get over there with her. Put your mask on. Put your mask on.
Oh my goodness.
Put your mask on. Mask up.
Gloves, everything.
Everybody should have gloves and a mask on.
Man, yo. What's in there, bro? It's a baby, yo. Come on. Please. Relax, bro. I'm here. I need you to breathe.
This is crazy.
Okay. I need you to breathe, okay? I'm good. I need you. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it.
What in the world? What is that? What is that? Oh, it's a beetle. I don't think that's big enough. Wait a minute. Didn't he already do that? I'm confused. That's really scary. Okay. He needs a book bag.
So you gonna break the back of my... Bro, you do too much, bro. So you gonna... This is what you gonna do. You do too much. This is what you gonna do. You do too much. So this is what you gonna do.
What is he...
Alright, so you wanna act crazy?
What is he doing?
You wanna be crazy? I'm recording you.
Because she has his phone, he's gonna break the window in the car? Oh, he's definitely cheating. And he probably has HIV and doesn't want her to find out. What is going on here? That's a serious... That is a serious secret right there. Okay. Just getting a workout on. Nah. Okay. Just so you know. Wait. Just so you know, that's how they wash the dishes at Papa John's. Just saying.
Of their wife that was in her car, her husband got out the car, left his phone in the car. So she locked herself in the car to go through his phone, and he proceeded to bust through the back windshield to get in the car to get his phone back. Oh no, no, that's some next level cheating. He might have the Epstein files in that motherfucker. And what's crazier is, as he is actively climbing through that back window that he busts out, he's telling her that she doing too much. Ma'am, you already in the car. Put it in drive and drive to the post.
Right.
I can guarantee it's past the point of, oh, he might be hunching on her mammy or her sister or her best friend.
Right.
It probably ain't no women folk in that phone. It ain't no women folk. Or it's evidence of high crime. High crime. Something that he don't want nobody to find out so much he's willing to go to them links. He might be willing
because I've never seen it.
Birthday subscription. You are in danger.
Yes. Okay, they put those bunnies there, obviously. This is... Oh my goodness, stop it. Oh, why do they... It looked like she jumped. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Bro, I just got struck by lightning.
Let me back up. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That thing was lucky. That's a serious engine on that bike. What? No way. No way. Wait a second. Wait, so is that why sometimes when you eat out, something like there's a little bit of a crunch that you know is not supposed to be there? Is it because they threw the dustpan into the soup? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Stop it. That's why you got to be nice to these people whenever they're making your order. What gives them the... What gives them the nerve to do this, especially in front of the other workers? Like, what? But you know what? Some people get what they deserve.
5-minute crafts. Y'all gone too far now. What in the actual fuck?
Let's see.
This shit here, yeah, just cut your fucking hair. Put that glove on there, yeah. Glue, glue all that shit on, give it a haircut, yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Those are disgusting. And what are we watching?
Só isso aí.
Look at, is that a real bird? It's moving like it's fake. Look, get out of the way. Oh, that's definitely fake. Get out of here. No. No way.
Tell them it's a nothing no go so. And you never text a girl when she on a code red. Tell them it's a nothing no go so. And you never build a shoulder muscle with your third leg. Tell them it's a nothing no go so. No girl. There's just something bad waking up at 3.
First of all, I'm pretty sure it doesn't need help giving birth. Hey! This was here. I was not out there though. Too many shootings, too many stabbings. If you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one.